You get the value of your money because you paid a lot to be here. And it's going to only work if you're able to dedicate your time and your mind to learning. We're sure that we're going to give you value because we've done it before. We just need you to play your own part. Students from the API documentation course that on the are in the house can testify, you know. So we're glad that you're here and we're glad you're able to make it. Um, Tabitha, would you like to say something else before I kick off with the curriculum?
Yeah, just like a few. And I don't think I'll say so much. So first off, like Mr. Prince said, welcome to the program, and thank you for being here, and thank you for pushing to be here. So what we want from you guys is to give your best. Most programs we have a lot of people join, and you have very few of them making it to the end and getting certification. So I would like to state again, just like in the last call, this is not a competition. It's You're here to improve yourself. So nobody's trying to compete, and you don't have any position here. You're the first person. That doesn't matter. The most important thing is that you are good. You've leveled up from level 0 to level 1 to level 2, 3, 4, and you keep growing. So that is what we want. We want you to be your very best self. We want you to push out, and most importantly, grow and help each other. So when it comes to working in an organization, one important aspect or one important skill is communication, collaboration. So many people don't know how to collaborate, they don't know how to communicate. You have a teammate, person is struggling, you don't know how to help, how to offer help. That's not good. So we are going to help you do that. And if you're open to do that, but if you're not, you struggle a lot when you're working in an organization. So we want you to try your best to help each other, be open-minded. That's why we have one channel. We don't want to divide. Mr. Prince will have this set of people, I will have this set of people. No, everybody in one place. If you have any issue, is open. You come there. I'm having this issue. I'm struggling with this. Someone will come and help you. So, and you can have calls within yourself to help improve the program. So, I think before I continue, we have Precious. So, Precious is our new community manager. She also handles the socials, and she'll be coming to you guys. So, let me give her a few minutes to introduce herself. Miss Precious, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Precious. Nice to meet you all. I'm sure some of you already have me in your DM by now. But Mr. Wisdom, continue. I'll do the other talking later.
Okay, so I think that's all from my side. Subsequently, we'll be having more calls, and we'll try to help you guys improve in any way we can. But like Prince said, try to help yourself because we are sure we're going to do our part. We are sure. We are ready, you know. But the question is, are you ready to do your part? Because we have everything set up to help you succeed, to help you grow. The next is, will you want to take those paths? Will you want to move in that direction? So that's all from my side. I don't have much to say. Maybe I've said much already. And I give it to Prince, and think Prince would take it over from there. Then maybe he will give it to Precious to wrap it up. All right, Mr. Prince.
Okay. So thank you very much, sir. So that we can wrap up quickly and get back to our day, I will share my screen where I will go over the curriculum for this program. So if you can see my screen, I would like to get a thumbs up before I start. All right, let's go. Okay, before I start, I would like to give a shout out to Christine and David. Um, this is a shout out to them because I worked with them at Open MRS and it's actually very nice seeing them here. So shout out to both of you. I think I was supposed to give an introduction of myself, but I just started talking off the bat. So you get to know me more during the program. don't mind this English I'm speaking here. When it starts, we get more friendly. But for now, let's just go over the curriculum. So this document includes your assignments and all you have to cover during during your stay with us, right? So let's go over it. First of all, I think Sawism has covered that or has mentioned that we'll be having our calls, bi-weekly calls by 1 p.m. So bi-weekly means after every 2 weeks. And that goes the same for every assignment you have. So if you get an assignment this week, your deadline is after 2 weeks, and then we're going to have a call after 2 weeks too. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So on weekdays, you're expected to just watch the videos we assign to you because we have a video ready for this course. So you're going to watch this video. I'm muted. Can anybody hear me? I think I saw a message saying I'm muted.
Can I
Maybe.
hear
No,
Hear
we can
you.
hear you. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. So on weekdays, you're expected to watch the videos we assign to you, read up the materials, and then carry out your assignments. And then on weekends, we have the calls, as I stated earlier. So for week one, we have stated that you can watch the videos from chapter 1 to chapter 3. The course video will be sent to you by the end of the day, right? Even including this document. So you always have it handy to go through this documentation again. So I'm just giving you a rundown. And then your deliverable for the week or for your 2 weeks duration is to create social media posts on what you learned based off of the 3 chapters. So my tip is not to just create one post, but create several posts based off of these different chapters. So you're watching chapter 1, 2, and 3, and each chapter has a different topic. So you can create 3 different posts or more from each chapter. I hope that makes sense. Okay. And your submission is the links to these posts you're making, and you're making them on either Twitter or LinkedIn or both, you know. And then the next week, which is not week 2. Okay, let's break this down. Remember what I said about the bi-weekly stuff? So after the first week, after 2 weeks, it's week 2. So we just stated it here as week 2, but it's not the next week after, it's the upper week. I hope that makes sense, and I hope I'm not confusing anybody. Right? So just 2 weeks difference. Okay, thank you. Anyways, so after week 2, you're assigned to watch from chapters um since you've watched 1, 2, 3, you're watching 4 to 5, right? So you're watching chapter 4 to 5, 4 and 5 of the course video, right? And your assignment for that week is creating an audit report of the verified documentation, right? Let's open that up so you could see what documentation looks like. So you're creating an audit report of this documentation, and the audit report should contain several informations like the page you're currently auditing, right? The problems you spot on the page and certain solutions you give to the page. Now, if you do not know what an audit report is or how to carry this out, that is why we have the video. So for every week you're watching a video, it has the explanation on what your assignment is based off. So don't worry if carried audit report is kind of strange to you. You're good. Okay. So the next week or the next 2 weeks, you're assigned to watch videos 6 to 8. And then your assignment is to recreate the Vue.js documentation. So let's open that. So you're recreating this documentation using this thing, this right here. So I know it looks much based off of all the page, but the goal is to, for every section you see here, sections are getting started, essentials, components in depth, visibility. So for every section, you're going to pick at least 5, right? 5 pages and recreate them. And for sections that are just few, like visibility or best practices that just has 4 or TypeScript, you just do all of them. But at most, every section that has more than 5, you should just do 5 from them, you know? Yep, so that's the goal. Okay. So week 4, you're just watching chapter 9 of the course video, and this is most likely the end of the video. That's if we don't add more chapters. But then this is the end of the video for now. So you're going to watch chapter 5 of the course video. And the goal for this week is, or the goal for the next 2 weeks, it's to, you'll be paired in a group of 5, right? And your team is going to create a plan for an entire documentation, right? And you're going to come up with a fictional company and then create a plan for their documentation. And what you're going to do is more like a skeleton. We like to call it a skeleton, but it's what the documentation is going to contain from the getting started to each individual section of the page, what it's going to contain. So that's your goal for this section or for this week, right? And the next time we meet, or the next 2 weeks after that, your goal is to create a documentation out of that skeleton you created using the view press thing. Okay. Week 6, your goal is to walk around or play around with several static site generators, right? You're going to install them, understand how they work and how to use them. All right. And with this knowledge, you're going to pick four static site generators that you like, and including React.js, making it 5. So you have, you're picking 4 static site generators and Gitbook included, making it 5 altogether. So Gitbook is compulsory, and you then pick 4 of your choice and use it to create the React documentation. Okay. Now, you're not touching any of its content, because for the first assignment where we asked you to recreate, you're actually going to touch stuff up and reward some stuff. So you're making the documentation better. But for this assignment right here, you're just replicating it, but in different static site generators, right? So the goal is for you to understand how the static site generators work, basically. So you're going to submit links to these implementations with different SSGs, and then a documentation, a Google Docs containing the differences between the 5 SSGs, so that's Gitbook and 4 others. Okay, so the goal is that at the end of this week, you should have a high-level overview of how these tools work. So if you're placed in front of a client or ask a random question to compare these SSGs, you can say, okay, this is how this works in README, and this is how this works in Gitbook. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And so after this, we have the capstone project. And the capstone project, we're going to basically create a product for you, and then you're going to create a documentation for that product using Docker servers, right? So by the time you get access to this documentation, a clear outline of what is expected from this capstone project will be included here also. Now, it's not all learning, because there are prizes attached to this. For your capstone project, there's a cash prize attached to it. I will let Sawizom talk about the prizes later. And for one of these weeks also, there's also a cash prize. Now, this is not based off of what Sawizom asked and said at the beginning that this is a competition, right? It is not a competition, but we do expect you to bring your best foot forward. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. You're not just going to give you're just not going to do anything, right? Just because, oh, it's not a competition, I'm just here to learn. You're here to learn and be the best, right? The goal is to be the best. You try to be the best, you know? So there's a reward for actually being good, being diligent here. So yeah, that's included as well. So I think I saw a question on the chat said, when are the assignments due? They are due after 2 weeks. So if we assign you assignment today, if you have an assignment today, after 2 weeks, you're expected to deliver on the assignment. Yes. So that's the rough rundown of this curriculum. And all your questions can come in at this point, and we're ready to take them.
Yeah,
Okay.
are we not supposed to clap first? I know you guys.
Thank
Don't want to
you.
clap.
Thank you
Everybody,
very much.
what is this? Clap.
Ah, I don't want to use pidgin English yet. Let us start the program. Let them know my bad character yet. So let's all just I'm trying to comport myself. Mm. Okay. Um, we get a copy of the sheet. Of course, of course. We'll add more context to it, including the cash. Okay. I'm not sure if we'll add the week that will have the cash price.
Yeah,
But the
yeah,
caption will have the cash price. Okay, sure,
yeah.
we'll add it.
So update it, add it,
Uh,
and share it together with the video.
I'm gonna show it to you, of course. So
Cecilia, I think she have a question.
Hi, I just wanted to ask on the document, can you please, instead of writing week 1, can you please write, for example, week beginning, let's say 4th to 8th April or whatever, because I'm already getting confused because you say we're having the community call every 2 weeks, right? So can you put, for example, in the week column, the next week we're going to is, let's say 7th to 12th April. And then can there also be a slot for, the community call will be on on 19th April or 26th April. That way you don't have people asking you all the time, oh, is the call this week or next week? Which week is the assignment due? I think it'll just make things a little bit more concrete.
okay, that makes sense. So you're saying actual
Um,
dates, right?
Yes, please.
okay.
Okay, sure.
Prince, if I can come in, I actually wanted to chip in that the weekly week 1, week 2 might be a bit confusing. So how about we do module 1, module 2, module 1, 8th of April to 12th of April, meaning that week, module 2, 20th of April to 21st of April, module 3, 1st of May to, so it's easier that way. What do
Okay,
you
sure,
think?
we can do that. Of course, absolutely, we can do that, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have any other questions?
Yeah, I'm expecting more questions, not from the. I'm expecting, yeah, Richard, bring it on, man.
Okay, thank you for the platform. So I heard you when we were talking about there was a documentation we were supposed to touch up. I don't know if it was the VJS documentation. I just wanted to clarify that where you say we are supposed to make something better in the documentation in one of the weeks.
Okay, so you have an assignment for recreating on, okay, if we're using the English we just suggested, so module 3, right? So in module 3, the assignment there is to recreate the Vue.js documentation using the Astro Starlight theme. This is what you wanted to know?
Yes, I know about the recreation. You're talking about because there were some you mentioned, or we just to recreate it the way it is. There are others who
Wait,
say something
yes.
about improving the documentation. So I wanted to know
Okay.
which one you're talking about particularly.
So for module 3, your goal is not to copy and paste, it's actually to recreate, right?
Oh,
You're recreating it. And for module 6, your goal is to copy and paste, but just on different static site generators. Do you
oh,
understand?
okay.
So your goal is not the content this time, it's the tool you're using. So that's just the difference between both of them.
All right.
All right, thank you.
One more
That's a very
question.
nice question. Okay.
About the different SSG, because we are the one that's supposed to make the choice ourselves. There's
Yes.
book and
So
others.
yes, big book and 4 others. Yeah.
So we're supposed to go and do research and know the one we decide to work with.
Yep.
Or will it be provided?
Anyone
Anyone
you
will.
like. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah,
You're
so
welcome.
Richard, you can still pay us to do this.
Okay.
Hi, will we get this roadmap?
Oh yeah, of course. Yes, we'll send it across. Felicia,
Yeah,
your hand
my
has been up. Yep.
my question is, what is? Can you clarify what VPress is? I think in
Okay.
week module 4, say create the no. Yes, there.
This is what
Mm.
WordPress.
Is it
WordPress
like? Is it an SSG?
is more like a theme. WordPress is a theme SSG. Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can use it to recreate your documentation. Yes, so that's it.
So we have several SSGs. So ViewPress is one of them. No, we have View, which is mainly for front end. So we have ViewPress, which is for SSG building documentation. It was mainly created to do that. We also have VitePress, same thing that does with ViewPress to also create documentation. So whatever we are stating in that document has to do with documentation.
Yeah.
Any other question? Is it like Prince? I told you the assignment is easy now. Nobody's asking.
I'm shocked actually. They don't have any problems with it yet. Okay.
Yeah. Don't. That's it.
Elizabeth.
Please, can you get back to the sheet? There's something I need to check on model 6,
All
please.
right. Okay.
Okay. On the right column, it said, with your experience with SSG, speak Git book and any four of your choice and recreate the React documentation. Can you explain
Yep.
that part, please? Is it that we are going to create the React documentation on 5 platforms?
Yes.
Whoa.
It seems like people are not listening. That's why we're actually. Are you sure you got this assignment clearly?
I was surprised, man. I was surprised. I was like, this-
Lord of mercy.
Okay.
what happened to God of Mercy?
You're you're not. It's not so difficult because you're not touching the wordings. You're just copying from the documentation and placing it there. But you have to now use the components that come with the SSGs to fix it in. Get so you're not touching the content, you're just touching using the components around. So that's just it.
Yeah. So one thing to note is, Prince, can you go to that React because I want them to add this. I think yeah, it looks like it's too easy. So let's add React more easier layer. I think come down. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So this is a must for you guys to add too. So whatever SSG you want to pick, ensure you're able to replicate this on the SSG. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you were looking
Sorry,
for who made the assignment difficult, it was not me. It was
I'm like
wisdom.
I was right now.
please, sir. Sorry.
Sorry
Could
for
you
what
explain? I mean, Mr. Wisdom, could you explain more when you said that we have to replicate that section, that portion of the documentation? What do you mean by that, please?
yeah, looking at this, I would like you to add this same thing in any SSG you want to pick. So ensure it has this code
Yes.
section, and when you make any little changes, you have it coming up on the other part of it. Yeah, so as it's making any change, you're seeing that it's coming up. Exactly. Very simple, very easy, man. Guys, guys, a lot. I'm jealous.
Mhm.
Yeah. Cecilia, I don't want to say anything now.
So the tip here is
I'm just shocked, sir. My mouth is open. You just can't see me.
that that means your whatever SSD you're picking has to be customizable. So we've actually reduced your search field for you. So the more you keep learning, you realize that some messages they are not customizable and some are.
Yeah. Very easy, man.
Richard,
Oh, please, I want to get something. These non-customizable SSGs. Am I the one that'll figure it out, or you give me a list of?
If you want us to figure it out, as Sawigo said, you come and pay.
Wait.
Yeah.
The reason
But
why I say this question, so I will not start working with an SSG. I will not discover.
I cannot custom. Then you're having a fundamental problem not reading documentation. If you read the documentation, you will know. So before you pick an SSG, you read the documentation
Okay.
of that SSG.
Okay.
That's what research is about. I don't give you tip now. So if you win any money for this or this project or this, you are making this big pigeon. If you need, Richard, go later. We'll talk.
I think it's obvious at this point that these people are not trying to help you. So if you have any questions on helping you, just don't bother. They're not even trying to help you, except collecting your money.
Don't say that we're here to help you. I'm here to help you. I will help you, but it will cost you. That just it.
Yeah,
Okay.
So is
Okay,
Gatebook customizable? No, it's just a simple question, lad.
It's not a simple
is
question because
Gatebook?
yeah, we'll share everything. We'll share the video. You go through the course. You take your time. You make your research. You check if it is or not. Okay. So we're not here to tell you if it is customizable or not. If you want to pay, you pay. We'll help you to check if it is. If you don't have the money, you gotta make the research yourself.
So okay. Sorry, sir. My other question is, if an SSG is not customizable, what is the workaround? How do you now work around this particular portion? What do you do?
Well, if it is not customizable, you go for the one that is customizable. So when we share the video, you get to see a website that was shared that video that shows you a list of SSGs. There are over 360 SSGs. So you have that number to check for which can achieve what you want or not. So I hope I answered the question. So if you want us to still give you, send a account number then via DM. Hi, Uzo.
okay.
So can you please
Can you hear me?
give some introduction about SSG?
Ew.
Yeah, so
All
the
these
video
words are looking like very alien to me.
the video will be shared where everything is explained. So we'll share it on YouTube, give it to you guys. That is where you're seeing the chapter, this module, this and all that. Then you get to understand whatever we're talking about, what SSG is, where to find it, how to make edits, and any other thing.
Sorry, Timmy
All
asked.
right.
Timmy
Thank you.
asked a question. He asked, "What are we paying for?" Okay, how about you do this? Just send the money first, then tell me what you're paying for.
We are joking. I was joking. If you want to start your money again, I will always forget.
Please, hello everyone.
Hi.
Okay, I normally I'm more of a listener than I don't always want to talk much, but I've listened to the presentation by Prince, very nice, and I'm also emboldened by the fact that there will be a video for all these challenges and instructions and all that, and with the research. So I believe that the instructions for all these assignments and will be in the video, and there will be ways to do it. So I just want to confirm this, and then we'll give it our all, and probably we'll see how we can reach out to other persons for help. So that's what I want to say. Confirming there will be videos, scripts, and instructions with which we can use to do all this. That's all. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. In the video, everything is covered for you to do this. And the calls are 2 weeks. So, but if you guys think you need like an emergency call for more clarity before, then fine, we can book a call. If any of us available, we can book a call. And sometimes I'll be available. I will just come to the group and drop a message. I'm available if you have any issues. let me know. Let's jump on the call. So that
Then it's okay. There's no problem. Let's get on with it.
all right. Thanks, man. So it seems are we good with the questions? You guys are happy with like I told you earlier on that the assignments are easier. Cecilia?
I saw something that said that we would be doing some group work, which is really nice. When, how are the groups going to be assigned? Are you just going to, pick names randomly, or we pick, or how are we going to get into those groups of 5?
Yeah, it's going to be a random stuff. So it's not looking like it's favoritism where I know this person, because that I think that should be like week 5 or something. So the program has already gone very far. So then you must have known those that are a bit trying to be up on the game. And imagine having a few of 5 people that are there, are already up on the game being in one place. So it looks like it's not fair. So pick random. That's it. Welcome. So, like I said earlier on, the assignments are easy, and I think you guys can testify. You've already seen how easy it is. So, any other question? Within me, I think you guys should ask more questions before I give it to Precious. Where do we submit our assignments? Yeah, everything is on Discord. So now I talked about the email part. Normally, we're supposed to send an email, but we don't want to do that because we have done that in the past, and we noticed that a lot of people are not, would I say, a bit serious in the program. So they just rely on the email. So whenever they get an email for a class, they will just wait for the email, and when the email comes, they would sign up for the Google, add it to their calendar, and join the call, and that's it. So we want to ensure that everybody is active. Everybody is actually busy, and this is the best way to help you guys. So we are scrapping that email at this point. So every communication happen on Discord. So you have this link, so you can manually add that to your calendar. That shows that, yeah, I'm serious. I don't want to take the program serious. So you do that for yourself. Because if we try to do that for you, everybody will, few of you guys will just sit back and say, no, I don't need to join class. I don't need to do this. I don't need to do that. I'll just wait for that day. I'll get a reminder and I will join. And that's it. So submitting of assignments happens on Discord. We will send it to you. Send it to this link. I'm not sending it now because some people would say I have the link already. I can just on my own. So if you're serious, you get a notification when we send it down. Use this link to submit your assignment, or use this link to do this. So everything happens on Discord. I hope I answered your question. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so I guess we are good on the question part, and it's time. So any other question before I give it to Precious?
There's something in the chat. Rose has asked a question.
Chat, Rose. I was on the assignment. Are we going to get feedback? Yes. Gonna get feedback. You must get feedback. And we also consider the feedback. So we'll try to make it a bit constructive. So for me, I would say I'm expecting more questions because the assignments are too easy for you guys not to ask questions. But if you're good with that, it's fine. So we can. So one more chance again. I know I am asking for more questions from you guys. So look through. Okay, I don't say look. Prince, can you share your screen again so they'll just have a look at the assignments, and if they have any question? Yeah, I think I calm down. I think is it or something? I have something to add here. Yes, four. Yeah, so this 4, we will share like a project structure for you guys to work with for this. Okay, that is what you guys are going to work. Now, what I expect, or what we expect from you guys in this section, is when we give you that, which is how it works in company organizations. When we give you this, so the team will do the research on the project, the report, list out certain things that needs to be there. Are we going to use a style guide? How are we going to structure it? So why did we decide to structure it like this? Why are we doing this? You ensure you document all those things. So the team, you guys will divide yourself and do it how you want to do it. Then you have that document ready, which you guys are going to submit. So you're using that document for the next week, which you now use to create your documentation with that document. So it's going to be fun for you guys. And at the before your capstone, you have an interview session which we talked about, where you guys are going to come up, ask you questions like interviewers or recruiters, and you get to answer questions. That's also fun part. So I think that's all for the curriculum. So do you guys now have questions? Okay, so I think we're good. So Precious, you have the floor.
Hi everyone. Hi again. Precious here again. So I understand that most of you guys, it's a techie thing. You are reserved, you're introverted, you don't like posting and all of that. Well, I am your social best friend. We have to do this together. I want the best from you, I mean for you, and I also want you to be part of anything that we're doing. So from next week, yeah. I think I remember Prince mentioning something like you have to post weekly. That's your deliverable. Prince, is it every week? Like that's their own deliverable every week, or it's just the first week?
It's just the first week, actually. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I would actually, please, is there a way to make it like every week?
Yeah, it's a thing, Precious. So it's a thing. You tell us what to do and we'll follow. We don't have a choice.
Okay. So first of all, every week you are expected to post at least one TikTok and one LinkedIn, like one LinkedIn post, make one LinkedIn post and one TikTok post. We already have something that you can post on. We are about 20, well, more than 20 here. And I would really, first of all, who doesn't have a LinkedIn page here? Just raise up your hand. Okay, if you don't have a LinkedIn account, raise up your hand, please. I don't have LinkedIn. Raise up your hand. What about TikTok? Okay, 1, 2. Wow, 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 wow. Why don't you guys have TikTok? First of all,
TikTok, I don't like TikTok at all. I hate TikTok with
oh
passion.
my God.
And
Oh my
please don't tell me, and please don't force it on us. As for me, I won't use it.
Same here. I was about asking what's the
I hate it with
So we don't
passion.
have to use TikTok.
Oh
Please.
my
We don't have to
God.
use
Please, I beg you, I'm
Oh
not
my
using and I don't want to use.
Please, TikTok. I feel like TikTok is for entertainment. We are tech people, and we are more of Twitter, LinkedIn, and even
It's
if
not
we
even
try
like
to
that.
extend,
It's not even
but
that
even,
one.
even
I
if we
just
try to extend, we might go to Instagram, but TikTok is too far.
TikTok
please.
is toxic and is full of rubbish. I don't want anything polluting my mind. I'm still dealing with
No,
Twitter,
please,
I beg.
please,
Please
let's
don't
choose
put it on
between
us. As
let's
for me,
choose
I will not
between
even
LinkedIn and TikTok, please.
First of all, I understand what you I understand what you guys are talking about, but I think is it who or Ife Oluwa something? Was it who? Somebody was really lamenting on how she hates TikTok. I can't get the person's name.
It's me.
Okay.
Ileolami. I hate it.
I think it's a bit overwhelming. I don't know. I don't even have an account.
No.
I'm still trying to deal with Instagram or like addictive, rubbish, full of nonsense content. You see, this one is depressed. Somebody will come and post I beg, please. I can't out of TikTok. Twitter, hey. Twitter is
I
for
think
boys.
LinkedIn and Twitter is okay. I think this
I
is for
think
me.
Ah, yes, let's do
LinkedIn and
LinkedIn.
Twitter is for big girls, please.
Hold
Don't
on.
do baby things.
Sorry, your name again.
Ileolami.
Lami.
You can call me Bessie. It's
Lami.
fine.
Is Lami okay by you?
No. Lami means another thing in my language, please. It means fuck me. So please. Messi is fine.
Voila.
Easy.
Messi. So, Messi, are you like new in the tech space, or you've been here for a while?
I did try. I've been here for a while. Yeah.
Like for years or months?
Like 3 years now.
Have you been working?
Yes.
Okay. In a team where you're working, do you think this sort of outburst is okay?
Well, I just expressed myself on the social media I don't like about.
No. There are different ways to express yourself. You're a tech person. You're a techie. Techies are calm people. All right. I understand if you don't like TikTok, right? I understand if you don't like TikTok. Like, no, I don't like TikTok. I don't think I would want to use TikTok. But your outburst was something about, which is okay though. It's okay. It shows that you're an outgoing person. The reason why I and the team, I don't think the rest of the team, they're here, Juliet and Gibbs, they're not here. The reason why we wanted to initiate TikTok was to bring the fun side of it, where if you see the content calendar, they're actually very nice for the TikTok part. But if you guys don't want it, to scratch it out, which is really not a problem. Already we are on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram, most especially Twitter. And we are currently even planning a Twitter space event for you guys. If it's okay by you guys, we can be sending you things for you to post. We can share our content calendar with you. So as we're posting, you're building your visibility, to help you guys as well. If you guys want that, we can do that for you. So just in case of next time, if you are displeased with something, just raise up your hand. And when they say, what is the matter? Be like, I really do not like this thing. Or you can use my pattern. You calmly use humor to scatter everything. But outburst, you're a very pretty girl, a very pretty lady. Outburst does not look good. Okay? You almost hurt my feelings. I felt like I said something wrong. I almost started crying, but it's fine. That said, every week we're expected to post something on LinkedIn. I think that's where the content calendar comes in. Let's vote. If you want us to share our content calendar with you on things to post, please raise up your hand. I can see a lot.
Yes, please, you.
Michael, instruction, raise up your hand. Thumbs up.
I don't know when I go press that one. I don't know.
So, do you know when this lady there was one lady that was talking, one of the foreigners, and Michael was trying to talk, so the lady just jumped. He was like, "Hey," just
yes, that was an Indian, I think so. I don't know how we go do that.
He was just like, "Hey," like, what's the "hey" for?
As in, I think Wisdom called me up to talk. Before I knew, somebody came in with another, I heard another voice. So I had to say, hey, where the person they come from again?
Well, you are like why Nigerians constantly bring it up? Like, you couldn't even package small. Let's package. Anyways, so I can see that a lot of you are raising up your hand. Okay, that's no problem. What will happen there is every between 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. I post on LinkedIn. If you I can see most of you don't really engage so much on Discord. If not, I would have said, okay, it is easier. Maybe in the morning I'll drop the topic. But here's the thing. two persons are not allowed to have the same post. You can repost somebody else's post, but don't copy anybody's post. Please. Don't copy anybody's post. I understand that most of you will be using ChatGPT, which is fine. But please don't copy anybody's post. You can repost, and always, whenever you
What
post,
do you mean?
post. Sorry.
Will
Richard,
we
please.
get post plan?
Sorry.
Means what to post and
Yeah. No, I'll give you topics. I'll give you things to write about. But for example, if
yeah, that's fine.
Victoria posts have Friday technical writing is bullshit, don't copy it and post as well. You can also use your own words, but don't copy anybody's post, because don't want situation by say, oh, you copy my post. And please try and
like verbatim, word for word.
plagiarism, yes. Don't do that. Don't copy anybody's work. I understand that it's not really your workshop, but don't copy it. Just do your own thing. And I would encourage collaboration, and we highly encourage marriage. Highly encourage marriage. You can marry each other. I don't mind coming forward. We do not encourage fighting or using wrong or aggressive words. This is a very peaceful and calm environment. Very, very peaceful. I can't say the same for Mr. Wisdom. He's not a peaceful person, but for the rest of us, we're very peaceful. It's a peaceful and calm environment. So mind your words when you post. Be cautious and be careful. I would say you can, if you're confused on what to like say or post, you can always come to me. Well, come to me in prayers, though. I'll pray for you. I think that's the best I can do for you. You can come to me, I can help you. Post nice content, collaborate with each other, make friends, talk to each other, like be free, you understand? Be free. If anybody, you can drop your hands, every other person can drop your hands. If anybody disrespects you in the group chat, what if we use our content calendar? Oh yes, you can use your content calendar. I'm only offering content calendar for those that don't have. You understand? For those that don't have, but if you have, please, you can even share it with us so that we'll see. Thank you very much. Mrs. Christine, I mean Miss Christine. Yes, please go ahead. Someone is raising up a hand.
Oh, sorry, that was for before when you asked about the content creation calendar thingy.
Okay. So you don't have any question again, right? Okay. Also, we have a thing. This is from us.
Yeah, sorry, I think Victoria has something to say.
Oh, Victoria Oluchi. I already like you. Go on. Victoria, please go on.
Okay, so can you hear me? Hi everyone.
Hi.
What I was going to talk about was something you had already cleared. It was when you mentioned TikTok as one of the platforms that we're going to be used to post content. I was going to say that I don't like the platform, neither have I really used it before. So except for the only thing I use TikTok for, it's something I do on the side. I do not very related to tech at all. So I try to post once in a while there. So I wanted to know the reason why we're going to be using TikTok. And when you mentioned that it's because of the fun part of it, I totally understand. But then I don't know. As much as I don't like it, I'm willing to try it out to see how it goes for the tech part. But you already clarified this, so I didn't know my hands were still raised. I would have dropped it.
No, it's fine. Thank you very much. The TikTok was just for the fun. I am a very I believe in play and work. So that's why I thought of the TikTok part. But it seems most of you here are very serious minded people, which is very, very good for technical writers. I never expected this level of seriousness. I've worked with developers more, and they are very playful and unserious people. So it's a new experience. Mr. Wisdom, I am impressed. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, the press engagement every week gets a reward. Yes. The person with the highest engagement every week gets a reward. And also, yes, very important. I want you guys to, plus TikTok is supposed to be banned in America soon. You okay? Let's scratch the TikTok. Please, can you forget? Press Control Delete in your memory and forget that I talked about TikTok. You guys are roasting me. Fuck, I've forgotten what I wanted to say. Shit.
That's the weekly talk
You
about.
said there's a prize.
No, I've moved past the price part. I know that this person is a Nigerian. I've moved past the price part.
Alicia, you like money.
It's not money. It's not money. Okay. I wanted to talk about series. Now, I want you guys to send me your best pictures and send me your story, your motivation, give me something, write something touching. So every week I'll be posting, we will be posting randomly though, we're posting you guys every week with your success story. I want you to write it yourself because we want to see things from your angle. What brought you into technical writing? What motivated you? Why did you join tech? Why are you still here? What's the plan? Like for me, I joined tech because I've not seen husband yet to marry. That's the truth. Meaning if I see, I'll leave you guys. I'm just giving Mr. Wisdom heads up. If I get married tomorrow now, if I see husband tomorrow, I'm quitting. Just so you know. I'm still here because I've not seen husband. So it's a survival thing for me. It's a plan B. I'm using it to keep my body and soul together. See, I get married.
Prince, maybe Prince, are you here?
Mr. Wisdom. So you can use that as your story. You can say, oh, I got into technical writing because I want to show one of my friends Shaggy. I mean, anything you write, really, I'll post it. But give me your best picture, the best that you have, so that when we post it, you repost it, you show to your friends, you post it on your LinkedIn wall, put it everywhere that you were posted. It's a big finesse, make it very classy, make it very sweet. You understand? And what else? Mr. Wisdom, have you confirmed, can we go ahead with the Make a Wish Day, where once a month, any of them will get to make a wish and their wish will come to pass?
Yes, sure. They can make a wish.
Make a wish is not for money.
Yes, you wouldn't have included that part, so maybe they will make one wish and they'll be waiting for the wish.
Because majority of the people here are Nigerians and their own wish does not, they pass mode. No pigeon. People's problem is no more than money. So the wish can be, you can wish for a new textbook, like a textbook on technical writing or anything. Oh, you. Oh, Yoruba woman wants to prove me wrong, Mr. Wisdom. Yoruba woman wants to prove me wrong with money. Okay, let's go ahead. So, anything publicity. Now, Igbo man self won't join. Anything publicity. I am your guy. Not guy, Sha. I'm your girl, your baby. You can always come to me for anything. Oh, yes. Very importantly, I am here for your mental support as well. I listen and I judge you in my mind, but I won't tell you. But I listen and I don't judge. I understand how stressful trainings can be. I was part of a cybersecurity training for a year, and I went to therapy after. But this is not like that, though. This particular training is not like that. That one we're asked to learn at least 12 hours every day. That's why I went for therapy. No, the therapy is not a therapist. I'm in Nigerian. I can't afford therapy. Therapy is just food. I just bought food and I was eating for 1 week straight. So, if you need mental support, I'm here for you. I can always advise you. If you have relationship problems, oh please, because I'm not in a relationship doesn't mean I don't know how to advise people. I will advise you. Leave him, leave her. It's that simple. So every other thing that you need, I'm here for you. I'm your girl, I'm your guy, I'm your best friend. Feel free to always reach out to me, always say hi to me. I love conversing, I love talking to people. So I'll always be in some of your DMs. I'll be like, hello there, how are you doing today? Give me gist, hot gist. If your supervisor or anybody's getting you upset, don't worry, I will support you. Another thing you need to understand is I will always support you. You are my first interest. I will never support Mr. Wisdom. I will never support Mr. Prince. Those people don't have head. I will not support them. But you, I will support you. I have your best interest at heart. So always reach out to me. Feel free to reach out to me. And yeah, I think that's all from my end. If you have any question, apart from the TikTok, nobody should ask me any question on TikTok again. Apart from TikTok, any other question? You see, people don't have anything to ask me apart from TikTok. Oh yeah, plus TikTok, any question? Still no question. Is it my network? I understand that Nigerian network is bad.
No, I think they are trying to process the assignment because it's very easy. And maybe
Mr. Wisdom, stop saying it's very easy. I know for a fact that thing is not easy. Right? Olatunji Fagboro. Oh, please go ahead, find mother your name.
Yeah. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi.
So I'm a bit lost. I got the meeting invite late, and I just joined, so I'm trying to get some context. I've listened to all you've said. I'm trying to get like assignment. I had assignments. I'm not really sure. Maybe a quick brief would be useful for me. Yeah.
Okay, I think Mr. Prince or Wisdom would brief you on the assignment part. So
yeah, so the call is recorded. So since you're on the call, we can just give you, I don't know if Prince is here. I think he has left.
He has joined.
Back again. So Prince, I don't know if you can just share us. Let's just do a quick walkthrough.
Well, guys, I'm so sorry. I had a call that took me out, so I couldn't hear in case you were calling me.
Yeah. So two things. One, you shared, and the second, Professor was talking about husband, and I told her you have.
No, Mr. Wisdom.
Let's finish with this that part later.
All right.
So yeah, Ola. So we'll share this and also share the video for the program. So this is the assignments that you're going to do for each week. First is the social media post you make for the videos you watch. Second is you create an audit. So questions here will be answered when you watch the video, how to audit the samples and all that. So you create an audit of the entire docs. Week 3, I think it's module 3 or something, but we'll probably refine that. You have to recreate this Vue.js documentation using Astrolight Team documentation or Astrolight Team SSG. So you probably know how to do that when you watch the video. You understand how to make all these changes. Then when you're done watching the week 9 being the last, you'll be paired with in team of 5, where you guys will work the way you should do in a company, make research together, ask questions, have a report of the docs, audit report, and everything you need to have. Then in the next 2 weeks, you will now create a doc. So we're going to give you a project you will use in doing that in that team you're working with. Then the next one is you will use Gitbook with a must. Then 4 other SSGs to recreate the React documentation. And in real documentation, you're not changing the words, you're just copying and pasting. So the main essence is just so you know how to work with these different SSGs. During an interview, it's easier for you to say, I've worked with this and I know how it works. But, because of time, there is a mandatory feature you need to do here. So probably if you watch the video, you would see that mandatory part. Then I think the last part is your capstone. So we'll add a document for the capstone. The capstone is going to take you guys like a month plus for you to do. You can also do that within 3 days because it's very easy for the capstone. So, but if you decide to want to take 1 month plus, it's fine. But for those that can do that in 2 days, I'll be glad to review. So as you can see, it's easy. It's something you can do in 1 week if you want, but maybe you can just follow through with the flow we have here. But 1 week or 2 is enough to do everything for me. From I think judging from what Christian have said so far with Richard and Cecilia, they can probably get this done in 2 weeks. Very easy. So that as a walkthrough.
Okay, all right.
Hey, Ola, it looks easy, right?
No comments.
Hi, Messi.
Please, is the link to the to this doc, Sabi?
We'll share it.
Okay.
Yep. All right, guys. So any questions?
No, let's call it a day.
Sorry, is that an Igbo man that just tried to sound like a British man?
We never started what they call a day.
Doctor, I say until we read this document, digest stuff. That's when we'll really get the nitty-gritty and understand if there are even more. Because all these questions they will be asking here, they're just repeating the question. For me, that's what I think. They may not get everything until you really read this document and digest it. That's what I think. So
that's true though. Basti, please go ahead.
Okay, my question is, when are we supposed to start our first tax, please?
Sorry, I didn't get it.
So, okay, I said, when are we supposed to start, like, our first tax, please?
Yeah, so you're starting, let's call it next week being Saturday. Sorry, Sunday. Sunday is next week. So we'll share this document by the end of today. We start today. So probably say tomorrow being Sunday, which is next week.
Okay, so the first week okay, sorry, sir. The first week starts tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
No, most of we done starting off a week is Sunday. We all think it's Monday, but actually it's Sunday. So
But the posting starts on Monday. I would share the calendar. Please send me don't forget, send me your name, your picture, and your success story.
So on the picture part, I would like to stress on having a quality picture. Let's use Ola's picture as a reference and Samuel. So you see, I don't want any picture like Prince. We don't need that.
How do you start with me?
If you look at him, I don't want to use myself, so it doesn't look like I'm
Don't use picture like Mr. Wisdom. So if not, people will think that you are Hawk. They'll be terrified.
Okay.
Well, all right. So reference to Olas and Samuel, use picture like that, so it's very professional. So and try to, anyways, we'll probably be giving tips and tricks and advice on how to, place yourself so you look more professional, and also with Richard. But I think his background is giving something different, but that's still fine. Questions everywhere. All right. Precious.
Oh, please, let's all follow the official handles of all the of our accounts. Like, let's do that right now. I'm dropping the links to our accounts. Let's follow, like, right now. Thank you.
Yeah, Messi. Okay, Basi.
Yeah, I would suggest that we get a, how will I put it, a template for that details that they need. Because success story, what if my success story start from when I was in secondary school? I'm just kidding, like just a template to know so that we don't go out of bound and
Yeah, I
what
think
is expected.
yeah, sure. I think process do that. She has that in place.
Messi, your success story is long. Oh. So you ask for templates. Even myself, I never even get success story itself.
Oh, Chim, sorry. You'll get in Jesus' name.
Hi, Basi.
Okay. So I noticed that people you reference were actually on suits. So do you mean that pictures have to be you all have to be on suits?
Mr. Wisdom now.
You go try go Balogun market, go buy
because I
suits.
spray hair. Mr. Wisdom say because I don't wear suits, I go wear suits. Don't worry.
You say why you don't wear suits? Wear suits.
Mr. Wisdom is racist. I've noticed this thing. Like all these people, when they go abroad, they become racist.
Racist.
Yeah.
Racist.
Yes, yes. Racist meaning I love to race and carry first. So yeah, so when I mean professional picture, I'm using both of them because okay, let me check the other ones that we have here.
Like my own.
I think yours is more like 60% professional.
So what are you thinking?
Yeah, I need to look. Yeah, so I would have picked Gloria, but I think I don't want to say what I have in mind, but let's move. Yeah, so let's look at Ola and Samuel.
Mr. Wisdom,
Then I was right.
Mr. Wisdom, I think you should pick a day that you go through everybody's LinkedIn accounts, like screening.
Okay.
How?
Yeah, I think we're going to do that in the next. I think, yeah. So we can do that. When are we having? Okay, I'll communicate with you guys on that. But I think we need to do that. We need to do that very, very early. So
Yes.
have everything. So it's going to be very early, probably next week, next 2 weeks or thereabouts. We're supposed to meet to talk about the other main major assignments. We'll go through it.
Yeah.
I pray you guys attend that day. I pray God help me.
Okay, let's do it like this. Everybody that comes for meeting will be sharing Sunday rice. Yes.
Sorry, what meeting, please? Sorry, what meeting, please? I just had meeting.
This meeting, for every meeting they will have Sunday rice. You don't have to know the rice, but just know there's Sunday rice.
Okay, but is it bi-weekly calls?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So do you have any questions before we say good day?
Please, everybody, follow the links, check the chat box, follow the accounts immediately. I am begging. I'm literally begging you guys right now.
All right, so we can see share it on Discord. So for those that won't see it here, they will see it there.
I'll do that right now.
All right. So guys, Ozo said we should call it a day. So before we call it a day, do you have any other questions? Even if you don't right now, after going through the video, going through the curriculum, you can still drop your questions on Discord. So for now, any question? All right. So I think we sorry.
No.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. So I think we are good to go. We've tried to cover everything within a short while. I don't know if it's a short while, but let me use short while. So I think we've covered everything within a short while, and we've answered all your questions. Like I said, if you have more questions, drop it on Discord. So much happy to have you guys here, and I'm happy that this session is a success. We didn't have any issues. So, and I hope to see more questions when you guys go through. Sorry, when you go through the curriculum. So thank you for joining from wherever you're joining from in the world. GMT +1, +7, -1, -10, -17. Australia guys that are already midnight. Thank you. See you next 2 weeks. Cheers.
Hi guys.
Hi, it's nice hearing from you.
Away.
As we start well, we will end well in Jesus' name.
Amen.
A choice. You must end well. People don't
We
have a
must
choice.
end well in Jesus' name.
Must
All right.
end well.
Amen.
Bye.
Yes, I wish you all the best for the rest of the weekend. Take care. Richard Monago, I won't be the last to come out.